What up, what up, what up? Your homegirl, Tropikana 101.1, The Wiz, Cincinnati's #1 for hip-hop and R&B in the station, giving away a 2019 for Fusion for free. I'm trying to get you rolling, baby. Make sure you log on to WizNation.com and figure out how you can get in that car today, because you deserve a new ride, and I'm trying to roll with you. And speaking of rolling, can we talk about riding fast, speed, Walton in the building? What's up, baby?
Man, I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm glad to be home.
How are you feeling right now? Today is a huge day for you.
Yeah, I'm feeling real blessed, feeling real good. It's my first major label debut album. It's been a long journey for me. Real name Speed, the album just came out today actually. So
Is it available on all platforms?
all platforms, anywhere you can go get music is there. Apple, Spotify, Tidal, and Amazon, whatever you can get it. I don't even care if you gotta go old school and burn it up for the CD man or something. Well, however you get your music, go get it.
Go get it right now. Now, Speed, you've been in LA for the last year, putting on for the city in a major way. We haven't seen a picture of you where you have not had on some type of Cincinnati gear, just showing your pride and your love for the city. How does it feel coming from the Midwest and just blowing up the way that you have been?
It's a blessing. I love it. I bleed Cincinnati, Ohio, and Ohio in general, and I'm happy to be here from Cincinnati and just travel all over the world, out of the country, and represent where I'm from. I'm born and raised Northside. You feel me?
Now, one of the things I like to do when we have an artist in the building, because there's always a Sarah or a Sally or a Becky or a Sherelle riding in the car, and she's not familiar with the artist that I'm talking to. So, speaking to Sarah, Becky, and Sherelle, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, my real name is Speed Walton. Northside, like I said, born and raised from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm a songwriter, artist. I've been on the scene for a while. Just did a lot of cool things. I just played my last show here. It was at U.S. Bank Arena with Miss Erica Badu and my Mos Def and a lot of other good people, man, legends in the game. That's just what I do. I do music and I love it. And just stay in my lane and try to create the best music possible and represent for my people and where I'm from. That's as simple as that, you know what I mean?
Now, Speed, you said that you're a songwriter. Who are some of the artists that you've written for?
Just to name a few, Janae Aiko, Ty Dolla $ign, Anderson .Paak, just to name a few. There's a lot more too. Some artists I can't say just because of just how the game goes. I'm supposed to be a ghost, but y'all know what it is.
Sometimes we see ghosts.
If you know, yeah, if you know, you know.
So, now, one thing that I think is really interesting, a lot of times as an artist, a lot of people feel like there's only one way to blow up. They feel like, I got to get discovered, I got to get signed to a major, everybody got to know my name, and that's where, my success comes from, being a quote-unquote ghost and just kind of having your own lane. Can you kind of speak to the different forms of success in music?
I honestly feel like success is whatever you make it. I feel like there's no such thing as one version of success. It's really where you at with it. And my story is more like comparable to the tortoise and the hare. It was a slow grind. I built up from the indie underground scene and built a organic following that kind of just grew with me and just kept building, and from word of mouth and touring and playing shows. And the internet, when MySpace came, kind of things for me kind of took off because I just found the pocket where I started to identify who my fans were. They found me. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to me just aimlessly just going out and just hoping that I would just find a particular type of fan. And that's why I have such a strong cult following of diverse individuals. And I think just me even being a songwriter just helped open a lot of doors with a lot of mainstream artists, and that's how I got the attention of a lot of labels. And shout out to Capitol Records, who my company Galaxy Enterprise is partnered with, and we just kind of rocked from there. So I kind of just I feel like indie is kind of really the route nowadays. Than to be totally honest with you, I feel like you don't even need a major label to do your thing now. Like you got the internet, you got social media, you kind of can grow your own thing. It's just about you putting the effort in and putting the work in and having a strong team around you. And I don't think you really even have to go the conventional way no more. I think if you're putting out good product and you got a nice little team and y'all focus, I think sky's the limit.
Now, let me ask you this. One thing that kind of stands out about you is you have a very unique style. How important is it to stay true to yourself to, I guess, I don't want to use the word success, but how important is it just to stay true to yourself and stay true to your core?
I think it's vital. I think it's one of the most, if not the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think individuality and creativity is something that is lacking, and I feel like when you have those artists, like even like a Kendrick Lamar or Tierra Whack, who's new, you know what I mean, or the list goes on, like and myself, of course, like you have artists that are just really in their own lane, and I think eventually that creates a longevity, and those are the people that become not just stars but icons in the future. And I think it's a difference between like anybody can have one hot song, but it's like, what about your whole body of work? Are you going to be here and have continuous money, be able to tour, be able to have fans that grow with you and not just for one song? And I think that's what being creative and having your own lane is, because you're bringing people into your world. And I think that's the most important thing, and that's all what I stand for totally. I stand on that all day.
Now, speaking of your project, tell me more about the project. It's dropped today. It's on all formats, but what can people expect when they hear it?
This album is like, honestly, like this is my Reasonable Doubt. This is like a baby to me. I worked on this
I wish
project.
you guys could see like this smile that he just did.
Yeah,
like it's
my
like
baby.
a pride. Yeah.
Like I'm happy, like, cause it's been a long journey for me, and the people who know it's been a long journey. I dropped a lot of mixtapes, and was able to tour the world and get a lot of regional and like national attention from national major artists off of my previous work. So I worked on this for almost 3 years, and I really feel like this project was an ode to all the hard work that I put in. I feel like it's for the city. You hear about my journey from now catching people on to me actually partnering with a major, and all the newfound success I've got, of attention, the new attention I got, and just catching people up and introducing to the new fans who coming along and letting them know who I am. So I think it serves two purposes. And really, my grandma, who's no longer with me, Big Mom, she was really like, this album was really for her. So like her and my people, Inky Blay, like I really did this for them. Like me and my partner Santa, like I felt like this was for them. Like, so it's real important to me. You hear a lot of the stuff that I'm even speaking to you about on the music and more, and I feel like if you really want to get to know me, the best way to get to know me personally is through my music. So make sure y'all get the new album, Real Name Speed. It's out now. I'm very happy. I'm excited for the city. It seems like the city's super excited for me. I'm happy to be home. Like, since I've been here, got off the jet, coming straight to Cincinnati, I've been around. I've just been getting stopped everywhere. People excited for the album. I ain't even had a chance to post it on social media yet. But everybody, I can't even get on my stuff right now. I'm just looking at everybody talking about the album. I'm just so happy to share it. Because this is just not about me. It's a moment for the city, I think.
Absolutely. Now, Speed, I got to tell you thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Now, if people want to catch you in the city, they definitely can follow you on social media and find out exactly where you'll be at and where to cop the album. Tell them where to follow you at on social media.
Yes, you can follow me on all social platforms, whether it's Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat at Real Name Speed. Simple as that, Real Name Speed, and that's also the name of the album. And y'all make sure y'all follow me and come out tonight, man, to see me. You know what I mean? I'm in the city, got a show for my album release party. Feel me? Top Cats, holla at me.
Absolutely. Speed, every time you come home, you got keys in the trap house, so make sure you stop through the whiz, okay?
No doubt.
It's love.